Welcome to this video on distributed caching strategies. In this series, we'll explore three fundamental patterns for using caches in distributed application architectures: cache aside, write through, and write behind. These patterns are essential for building scalable systems that can handle millions of requests efficiently. Let's dive in and understand how caching can dramatically improve your application's performance. There are three main caching patterns used in distributed systems. Cache aside, also known as lazy loading, is a pattern where the application manages the cache directly. Write through is a pattern focused on consistency, where data is written to both cache and database simultaneously. Write behind, also called write back, is performance optimized, where writes go to the cache first and then asynchronously to the database. Each pattern has different trade-offs between performance, consistency, and complexity. The cache aside pattern involves three main components: the application, the cache layer, and the database. The application communicates with both the cache and the database. The cache acts as a fast in-memory store between the application and the database, which is the source of truth. This bidirectional communication allows the application to check the cache first before querying the database, significantly reducing latency for frequently accessed data. The cache aside pattern has several key advantages. It is simple to implement and understand, making it a good choice for beginners. You have flexible cache invalidation strategies. The database never contains stale data because the source of truth always lives there. It works great for read-heavy workloads where most traffic is read operations. However, there are some challenges. Cache misses cause sudden spikes in database load. Cached data can become stale if not properly invalidated. The application logic becomes more complex as it manages the cache. There's also a risk of cache stampede when multiple requests miss the cache simultaneously. Here's how the cache aside pattern works step by step. First, when the application needs data, it checks the cache. If the data is found in cache, which is a cache hit, the cache data is returned immediately without querying the database. If the data is not in cache, which is a cache miss, the application queries the database, stores the result in the cache, and then returns the data to the user. This simple flow makes cache aside very practical for many use cases. The write-through pattern has a different approach to handling data writes. The application initiates a write operation. Instead of writing to just the cache or just the database, both the cache and database are updated synchronously at the same time. The application waits for confirmation from both systems. Only when both succeed does the write operation complete successfully. This ensures that the cache and database are always in sync. If either system fails, the entire operation fails, maintaining data consistency. The write-through pattern offers significant advantages. Data consistency is guaranteed because both the cache and database are always synchronized. There is never any stale data in your system. The pattern is easy to reason about since everything is synchronous and straightforward. It is safe for handling critical data where accuracy is paramount. However, write-through has some drawbacks. Write operations have higher latency because you must wait for both the cache and database to complete. This creates a performance bottleneck, especially for write-heavy applications. Both the cache and database systems must be available simultaneously. If either goes down, writes fail. This pattern is slower for applications with heavy write traffic. Let's walk through the write-through process. First, the application receives a write request and prepares the data. Second, the data is written to both the cache and the database simultaneously in a synchronous dual write operation. Third, the application waits for confirmations from both systems. If either the cache or database write fails, the entire operation fails and nothing is committed. Fourth, once both systems confirm success, the operation returns success to the client. At this point, the data is consistent in both the cache and the database. The write behind pattern, also called write back, takes a different approach optimized for performance. The application writes data to the cache first and gets an immediate response. The database write happens asynchronously in the background through a separate process or job, not synchronously with the cache write. This means the application doesn't have to wait for the database to complete its operation. The arrow from cache to database is marked as asynchronous, indicating the time-delayed nature of the database write. This pattern is designed to maximize write performance. The write-behind pattern excels in performance scenarios. Write operations are extremely fast because the application only waits for the cache to respond. The cache and database are decoupled, meaning they operate independently. This pattern is excellent for applications with heavy write workloads. It significantly reduces database load by batching and optimizing background writes. However, write-behind has important trade-offs. There is a risk of data loss if the cache fails before the data is written to the database. Temporary inconsistency is possible between the cache and database during the async window. The implementation requires complex asynchronous logic. You need robust error handling and retry mechanisms to ensure data eventually reaches the database. Use this pattern only for data where eventual consistency is acceptable.
If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit codelucky.com for more such useful content.